Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be here live. I'm here with my friend Amanda Cerny.
Hi.
You probably know her from everything, social media. She's hilarious and wonderful and beautiful and just so fun to have here to talk about the Total ME Tox. So this book has been, I think it's been like almost 4 years of blood, sweat, and tears, actually. Basically, like, when I got Two Broke Girls, my backstory is I, was a struggling actress and working as a nanny to sort of fund auditioning, basically. Mm-hmm. And I was sharing a 1-bedroom apartment and, was eating, like, top ramen and macaroni and cheese and, like you do. Except I wasn't in college anymore. I was just an adult doing that. And I, got Two Broke Girls, thank God, and my whole life changed sort of overnight. But what also changed was my stress level, and I was doing crazy physical comedy, which I know you're a comedian as well, so you know. And my body actually shut down, and I got this crazy, Game of Thrones grayscale rash all over my body.
Really?
It was really sexy. And it was covering my body. And when I went to the doctor, I went to a bunch of doctors and they actually couldn't, they biopsied it. They, tried to see if it was some sort of skin condition or something. And it ended up being honestly just from deep-rooted stress. And what I was putting into my body, literally, I wasn't getting any greens because I hated salad, and I still kind of do. And the book talks about now how I found smoothies and how that, basically I drink my salad. Exactly. And sort of little tips where I had to go from eating 3 donuts a day for breakfast to figuring out how to, handle stress and all of that. So it's a journey I'm still on. And
how did you eat 3 donuts for breakfast and you're still so tiny?
I was blessed.
You're lucky.
It's funny. I talk about this in the book too. But I was pretty crazy soccer player, to the point where I was playing on 3 different teams throughout my youth and into high school and stuff. And so I feel my body was always when you're an athlete like that as a little kid, I feel you're kind of blessed that it stays like that. But obviously it manifested it wasn't about weight for me. It was about literally my body was rebelling with this Game of Thrones rash.
Yeah.
Grayscale. I love that there's one person laughing. I'm if you don't watch Game of Thrones, just Google it. He's I love Game of Thrones. Big fan. But yeah, and then for me, honestly, what I found that helped the most and first was finding meditation, because I feel in order to have the bandwidth to want to exercise and eat healthy, you have to slow down and prioritize self-care. I mean, I know you are too, but especially as women, we're so driven and we're so go, and we put everyone before ourselves a lot of times. And you really I'm still really on this journey, but I feel you can't even have real success until you slow down and you take care of yourself. And so that's sort of where this all came from. And there's all sorts of different recipes, but then there's also, it talks about my journey with meditation and animal therapy and finding horses in nature. And Amanda and I were talking about how for her, her way of slowing down too is being outside and being in nature, and hikes and beach. And I feel there's something so healing about that too.
For sure. We're always inside and we're always on our phones and
constantly. I know
stuff. So it's when you can go on a hike or in the water, you can't really have your phone out the whole
there,
time doing it with you.
And it brings you back. I think something about being outside too that I've been realizing recently is it brings you back to your authentic self, which I think is so important, because you are out in nature. I mean, it's literally natural. So it's a really good way. I should be signing, huh? As I do this.
Oh,
this is a live signing.
No, I'm so interested. I'm tell me about
everything.
Give me the spark notes, the cliff notes.
I know, that's basically the cliff notes. I'm trying to think. There's really funny pictures like this where I look like I'm about to go to the boxing ring and beat some people up. And then there's wait, I'm gonna find a picture of my horse, because that's my favorite part of my life. Oh, there's one. My horse, Belle, my rescue horse. Do you have animals?
No, I wish.
We're gonna get you one. Let's rescue you a horse today.
I end up with a horse after the lunch time. I'm
you're wait a minute. I'm never gonna talk to Beth again. What happened?
I'm walking my horse down the street. There's a book signing.
Just you know what? That'd be really, your followers would like that.
I think so. And then I can name the horse and it become a thing.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, you could name the horse after me.
Beth. This is my horse, Beth. Just
It goes along. My horse's name is Belle, so I feel like that it's B&B. It works.
I feel like you wanted to name it Beth, but
I did.
Yeah.
I'm that obsessed with myself. Actually, you want to know something so funny? My friend Matt Doyle, he's an actor and he's amazing, but I named my dog Betty because I loved Betty Draper on Mad Men, but then I also love like Betty Davis and Betty White, and I was like, Betty's a great name. And my friend Matt was like, yeah, and he was talking to his mom, who's like a second mom to me, and he was like, we just want to know, like, why did you name your dog after yourself? Like, Betty's like, my real name's Elizabeth, and so it's like a nickname.
Sure.
And I was like, oh yeah, I probably should have.
Think of that.
I didn't think of that before, but yeah.
Whoops.
Whoopsies.
Well, there's some fan questions.
Okay.
So maybe you could answer them while you're signing.
Oh, that's a lot to do at once.
As
Let's
women,
see.
we can multitask.
Yeah, we can.
So, all right, first question. Hey, Beth.
Hey.
I don't know if you... This is from Katrina
Okay.
in New York.
Hi, Katrina.
I feel like it's like a radio show.
I know. This is from Katrina, in New York.
I don't know. I don't know if you remember, but I met you when you did your play in New York City, and I had you sign a drawing I made of you, and you tweeted the pic of us.
Oh.
My question is, do you feel there's a big difference between performing on stage for Broadway and filming in a studio for a TV show? Which do you like better?
Cool. That's a good question. It's an in-depth question. My heart always will belong to the theater, and I went to theater school and I grew up doing theater. I think that theater is the only truly actor's medium, because in film and television, you do your job,
Cutting,
you act, but there's someone editing and there's a director and there's, the writer has so much say, even like changing things on the day. Whereas theater, you rehearse for 4 weeks, 5 weeks if you're lucky, usually 4 or less. And then once opening night's done, you're kind of free as the actor to be in the moment and make choices, and it really is just honing your craft as an actress, because it's you and an audience. There's no cameras or lights or tricks. Well, there's lights, but there's no tricks of editing and stuff to help you out there. So I really like that feeling, and I like being able to do the same thing every night, but also with your other actors, and it changes every night, because however you go into the theater that day is sort of what comes out on stage. Like last summer doing the show I was doing that she's talking about, it was where the nightclub shooting in Florida had happened.
Oh, God, yeah.
And I had a monologue at the end of the play that was about so many things, but about New York and love and people coming together. And I like the emotion that came from just what had happened that morning, and my fellow actors all coming together on stage and doing the play. Like, it was so special, and that's, I think, special to theater. Like, you come in every day and you're doing the same thing, but, like, it's so different because of what's happening in the world. And, on the TV show, you get a little bit of that, but it's not the same, because it changes so quickly all the time. You're not in the same sort of story every day. So,
Theater it is.
Theater it is. But I also love, I love, like, TV, because it's also, like, you get to change it up, so you don't get bored, because every episode's different, and so
they all have their perks.
They all have perks. Yes.
Well, this one's from Dennis. It goes, what characters from another show would you like to cross over with Two Broke Girls?
Ooh.
So pairing.
Oh my God. What would you? I don't know.
Well, for me, I loved. It's not a show though; it's a movie.
Yeah,
but
that's good.
I loved. Pineapple Express.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so that would be a good
Am I
combo.
Franco or Seth Rogen? Franco. Oh, am I Franco?
Yeah, you're Franco. Yeah, you would be Franco for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll take that. He's an artist.
No, he's great.
He's great.
And that movie's
hilarious.
Yeah.
We'd have to smoke a lot of marijuana for that switch over.
Legal.
I'm trying to think of like TV characters that would be good to switch over.
Mm-hmm. I've been watching this one show all the time lately on
which one?
Netflix, the Santa Clarita Diet.
Oh, I haven't seen
but
that
I don't
yet.
think it would really go with
Two Broke Girls. I think it'd be fun to switch the girls shows, like to switch Broad City. Like if we switch with Broad City, or we switch with like Lena and Allison Williams or something, would be a fun switch over.
Have you seen, what is that, Grace and
Grace and Frankie?
Yes.
That's the perfect one with Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Okay, so what is your absolute fave and you're not so much, but you consume it anyway?
Wait, what?
What is your absolute fave and your not so much fave? But you consume it anyway.
Oh, like food?
Yeah, I think.
Oh. Absolute fave, which I talk about in the Me Tox, is pizza and pasta. Anything Italian, pretty much.
Yeah.
And what's my not so fave?
Yeah.
But I consume it anyway?
Yeah.
Kale.
See, I love kale.
You know what? She's lucky. I don't, and I have lots of recipes in here if you don't love kale that I'll make you still awesome. Like it and eat it.
There's this one salad I love that's called the colosso kale. And I feel like you would love it.
Okay, I'm going to take you up on that because...
But I'm going to read the recipes in your book and try
but honestly, I'm always open to new kale situations.
Variations of kale.
Oh, kale, yeah.
So this one's from Tony, can't say his last name. How was the experience of writing your first book, and will there be another book?
The experience was awesome because I feel like you really learn a lot about yourself when you're doing it, and also it sort of forced me to stick to everything I write in the book, to not to learn how to deal with my stress and all that, to really apply it even on the times when I'm feeling overwhelmed, to be like, you wrote about this, just go back to what you wrote about. So it's a really cool process, a long process, a lot of work while I was working on Two Broke Girls.
It's a good reminder to have too, even if you read it once, just to have it there. Just
honestly, in the recipes, I still, I think I've memorized all of them, and then I'll be like, wait, am I missing something? And it's so great in my kitchen. And it, looks cute, too.
I like it.
Looks cute on a kitchen shelf.
I know. I was thinking that, a happy
or a coffee
kitchen.
table or something. What was the second part of that?
Will there be another book?
I don't know. I just finished this one.
A lot of work.
Yeah, we'll see. If I were to do another book, I think it would be something about how empowering prioritizing self-care is, and something about being a woman and using your voice and what that means. I don't know, but I think that would be next if I'm going to do something next. Or maybe a book of smoothies, because, like I said, you can never get enough of those.
Yeah, and you can give them, fun names, like the gummy bear smoothie.
I want that smoothie now. It sounds delicious. Yeah, that's in the book.
Yeah,
the gummy bear smoothie, so get it.
In there. Don't quote me.
I know.
Did anyone in particular inspire you to write a book?
Well, my grandma is a 3-time cancer survivor, and she's still fighting it, but she hates vegetables.
Really?
And she loves red wine, like we all do. And I got her a Vitamix, and I've been trying to show her that smoothies, she can get all of her greens and all the nutrients she needs, honestly, for the day. I mean, you can get all the roughage you need for, your servings of fruit and vegetables if you just make a few smoothies, even one in the morning.
And some of the stuff that you add that you hate but is so good,
but you don't even taste it. Exactly. But she still doesn't believe me. She calls it the green sludge because she just doesn't like the consistency or the colors. Even if I make her a beautiful blueberry one with blue, she still calls it the green sludge. So I dedicated my whole book to her. And she texted me a photo. I've been on, doing a press circuit or whatever, and through all the talk shows, I'm like, Graham, have you, seen anything that you like, that you want to, try? Have you tried any of the recipes? And she literally texted me a photo of her holding a Baskin-Robbins milkshake and was like, and I'm like, that isn't a whole point. So my goal of writing this still have not succeeded. I have to get her
liking it. Has she read it?
She has not, so she needs to. It's on the way to her.
She's being stubborn.
So she needs to read it, and then she needs to just try it. She needs to not be scared, as all of you out there, if you've never tried. Just try a smoothie. I promise, it tastes delicious.
My mom was the same way. She didn't want to have. She hates spinach.
Yeah.
So I was like, just put it in so you're not just drinking fruit the whole time. And she's like, no, I'm not going to try it. So I would sneak it. And she had no idea. No, that's what I'm going to do to my grandma. So trick your grandma.
I also told her, I have a smoothie, one of my favorites in here is called the Chocado smoothie, and it's basically tastes like a chocolate milkshake, but it's with avocado and cacao, and it has spinach in it, but it tastes like a chocolate milkshake. So I'm
that's
like,
a good
Graham.
disguise too, with the chocolate.
With the chocolate.
Darken it up.
Yep. See, Graham?
You're
not on Facebook,
ones.
so I know she's not watching this, which she should be.
What if she's watching it? Just me and
she's just like...
So this one is, will your book be translated into French? And is it available in France?
That is a lovely question. I'm looking at my management team to ask them. It is not available internationally yet. We hope to. We were just talking about France actually before we came and how much we love France and want to go. And so hopefully soon. I know internationally. I know there's a lot of fans of Too Broke, and I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
And this one. What have you been reading lately, and what are your favorite books?
Oh, I love to read. It's literally my favorite thing, and I do it every single night for at least a half hour.
You.
I've had to since I was little. I've always had sleeping problems, and it's the only thing that gets me ready for bed. A real book. I can't read on a Kindle. It has to be like a book.
See, I can read like books like these where I'm getting like
tips or something.
Educated throughout it. But then when it's like a story, for some reason, I don't know what it is.
You disconnect or something?
Well, no, I pass out.
Oh, well, that could help. I mean, if you wanted to, you have to decide what you want to read for. If you want to read
out, and I'm like, it was one page.
Well, I actually prefer to read nonfiction, and I always have. Like, I do read fiction occasionally, but mostly I love like autobiographies. That's my favorite thing, and I've liked that since I was little. I just ordered Goldie Hawn's actually because I haven't read it yet, which I couldn't believe I hadn't read it yet. She also wrote a great book on meditation, which I ordered as well. But I just finished The Alchemist, which I had read.
I have that on my shelf.
I had read it a long time ago. You should read it now older because I read it younger and I read it again, and it just
so much more.
The life lessons in that are kind of, you should pick it up, I feel like, every 5 years, that one.
Reminder.
And Patti Smith, Just Kids, I've read a few times. I picked that back up because I was in New York the past few weeks, and I like reading it in New York. Cause
I put you in that vibe.
And that's autobiographical as well. Diane Keaton has a great autobiography. Debbie Reynolds.
This is how you know she reads books. She's not lying. She's like listening.
I know. I love to talk about books. I actually I love going into a bookstore and like not knowing what I'm going to get, because I did that with my parents a few weekends ago and where they live in NorCal, and we just wandered in and I found this New York Times bestselling book about, because I love horses, it's nonfiction about like the history of horses.
Oh, cool.
And so like, I like just
So what is the history of horses?
I know. Well, they're closer to us than you'd think from like a biological perspective.
Really?
Like actually, like we always say like apes or whatever, but like horses, there's like a bone in their leg that matches like pre-human. I mean, it's getting real.
Known. It's not apes or gorillas. It's
and they
horses
have real feelings, and horses are amazing, and sometimes we abuse them, and they are great spirits, and they're prey animals, and we have to respect that. And that was a lot about the science of it too. So
I love it.
Yes, I'm a nerd. I read all sorts of different books.
I just go to her for the Cliff Notes on things.
Yeah, now so you don't even have to read it. I'll just tell you.
I'll just text you all the time.
Yeah,
what is this one about?
Totally.
So this one is, what is your favorite snack when you're working hard on set?
Almond butter with rice cake, and preferably almond butter that I've made myself. There's a great recipe in here for it. Super easy to make in the Vitamix. But I get it too from like the store, but I feel like it tastes better.
And it feels better too when you make it at home.
It's so clean, and yummy, and then on a brown rice cake, not salted. I like carry the. I have them. Actually, I'm a hoarder. I have like so many rice cakes in my dressing room with almond butter. Yeah.
Have you tried to put like the fruit on top, or like the dried
I've done
fruit?
that. I actually do like pepitas, the pumpkin seeds.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Or I'll do, I also, hummus and baby carrots are a staple in my fridge too.
So good.
And if you can make hummus from scratch, like with jalapeno, I like spice. So
do you have that in here too?
I do.
Yes. Yeah, all the tricks in there.
All the tricks.
So who's your favorite teacher and why?
My favorite teacher? Probably I have a wonderful horse whisperer woman that is sort of my life mentor, named Cassandra. And she's a great teacher for all things horses, but also life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Cassandra. I like this. What is your relationship deal breaker? This switches it up completely.
Relationship deal breaker. If someone is rude to like a waitress or a waiter.
Oh, yeah.
I could, I was like, because I've been a waitress or a waiter, and if you have, never, no matter if your food is cold or not, you never, I always tip over 20%. Like, I don't care if it's bad, like, not good service.
They need it.
But it's a deal breaker to me if people aren't kind to, like, people in service. I can't handle that. What about you?
Even when I'm sitting at the table, I, like, stack up all the dishes and, like,
totally, and you get it already. I know. What's your deal breaker?
Yeah, I think that's one of the
that's
things
like just
too,
like
an
easy one.
Being rude to people is like a huge
no way.
You're not better than everybody else in the world, so
chill
out.
Are you in a relationship? Is that too much to ask live?
No, it's fine. I mean, you already did it. No, not right now. Why, you know somebody?
I might. I'm actually, honestly, I'm a good matchmaker.
Yeah?
Yeah. So we'll
That'll
talk
be our
about
next
that
live
off
stream.
camera. Yeah. Amanda's dating world, and I just like
cameraman peeks over the camera.
he's like,
Hello.
hello.
What's your name again? We'll do one more question from here, and then we'll do. What was the game that we have? It's
like 22 quick questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, what's the name? Did we name it? Okay. Wait, which one do I want to pick?
Oh yeah, she gets to pick you guys, so it's gonna be a good one.
Oh, okay. So, by Anonymous, Menomina.
I'm like,
What's on your bucket list this year?
getting married.
Really?
Well, I'm engaged, but I just haven't had time. I've been a little busy.
Yeah.
I haven't had time to plan my wedding. So bucket list is marrying the man I've been with for like 7.5 years.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good that you've been together so long.
Yeah,
too.
since he's, I went from like young girl to a 31-year-old woman with him. So.
But that's so much trust and everything.
Oh yeah,
that's so important.
He's my babe.
What's his name?
His name's Michael.
Michael.
Yes.
Michael and Beth.
Yeah. Wedding. Okay. So you're going to do this to me, but then I'm doing it to you. So get ready. But see, you're going to have it easier because you're going to know all the questions.
Yes,
Lucky.
I like this order.
It's supposed to be like 22 questions really quick is what we're doing right now.
So I'm just going to start screaming at you if it takes too long.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Are we timing?
Oh,
in 2 minutes. Oh,
in 2 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm going to get through like 3.
Well,
okay, here
do
we
better.
go. Okay. Do better. I like her. See, this is like, yeah.
All right, we ready?
Start
now? You start when I start.
Yeah. Guys, this is called She Knows Herself, and she is like on it. Me Talk Central.
All right, ready? Who inspires you most?
My mom.
Who could you like to trade places with if you could?
Goldie Hawn.
Ooh, nice. Name one fictional character you'd love to date.
Oh, fictional?
Yeah.
What's his name? Jon Snow.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Who makes you laugh the most?
Oh gosh, Kat Dennings.
Who is the most unexpected person in your phone?
Topher Grace. This is fast.
What
I'm
is
not
your
thinking
dream
of my
car?
answers.
What is your dream car?
A BMW like convertible. I don't know.
What is the one thing you need to have in your fridge at all times?
Almond butter.
Right. What is your favorite
Right.
pastime?
Reading.
What is your secret snack?
Oh, secret. Oh gosh.
It's not a secret anymore.
Oh, almonds. Rosemary almonds from the farmer's market.
Aww. What is the last gift you received?
Gave was a beautiful Kundalini yoga class to my friend's bachelorette party.
All right. What item would you die to
I gave it as like the gift to the bachelorette party. I paid for the yoga class.
What item would you die to get in your hands on if you went up for auction? What item would you die to get your hands on if it went up for auction?
Kristen Chenoweth's dress in Wicked.
Oh, nice. What is your first memory?
The climbing up the stairs singing So Long Farewell from The Sound of Music.
What was your favorite movie as a kid?
A Pretty Woman.
Ah,
Such a bad movie
me
for a little
too.
kid to watch. I got in
What-
trouble for watching it. It's a long story.
What cause is dear to your heart?
Supporting survivors of sexual assault and abuse.
Love it. What was the last movie you saw? Love the cause. What was the last movie you saw in theaters?
Their Finest. Very good movie. Yeah.
What is one skill you wish you had?
To paint or draw. I'm terrible at visual art.
Do you have any hidden talents?
You people look at me like I'm a little girl.
Britney.
I do Britney.
That was 2 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I didn't know if I could swear either, sorry.
Wait, where did you leave off? Because I want to start with the ones that you don't know yet. Okay, okay, and then I'll go back around.
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Set, go. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? That's a big one to
On
start with.
the island that I own.
Good. Where do you want to go that you've never been?
I want to go to, where do I want to go? Oh, Bali.
Ooh, yeah. Where would you spend retirement?
In Bali.
Yeah. How do you take your coffee? How is highlighted?
I don't. I take green tea.
Ooh, you're so healthy. It's such good antioxidants, green tea. I switched to green too because it's so much better for you.
Right?
Who inspires you most?
My mom.
Aw, we both said mom.
Yeah,
Who would you like to trade places with if you could?
I don't know if I would want to trade places because everybody has. Okay, I'm gonna choose somebody. You.
Aw, that's nice. No, you don't. I'm just kidding. Name one fictional character you'd love to date.
Harry Potter.
Aw, who makes you laugh the
Magical.
most? Yeah.
Batch, my friend Batch.
Who is the most unexpected person in your phone?
The son of the president of Haiti.
Oh, who is the last person you called, texted?
My sister.
What one thing do you need to have in your fridge at all times?
Hummus.
Yeah. What is your favorite pastime?
Favorite pastime? Baseball.
Ooh, yeah, that's a classic. What's your secret snack?
I never watch baseball. The secret snack. Figs.
Ooh, yum.
Yeah.
What is the last gift? Those are good in smoothies too, pitted.
I haven't tried that.
They give you it sweet. What is the last gift you gave or received?
Edible arrangement to my mom for Mother's Day because I thought it already happened 2 weeks ago, but it's not yet. Yeah, it's coming
You're
up.
going to do it again?
Yeah, I have to do it again.
What item would you die to get your hands on if it went up for auction?
Item.
That's hard.
What do I want? I don't know. A record player that's really nice.
What is your first memory?
Me getting grounded, looking out the window, not being able to play with other kids on the trampoline.
This is fun.
I blanked on a lot, but
no, this is like a fun game. I feel like I really know you, Amanda.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel like we're gonna get wine after this.
Oh, rosé.
Not during the day.
No,
rosé all day.
Only on the cheap days.
Yes,
because
exactly.
we're super healthy.
We're so healthy.
Yeah. Well, antioxidants.
You can have wine sometimes.
Yeah.
That's the point of Total ME Tox.
Yeah,
it's not every day.
It's honest is
Yes.
what it is. That's why it's good. Because it's lenient, but it also shows you kind of like the correct path to go. And
I think that the only way you can really be happy is like doing things that make you happy. If you don't like running, don't run. You know what I mean? It's not about like checking off a box or
you still have to enjoy
judging
life
yourself.
too.
Exactly.
Because stress is a huge thing also. So.
And stress puts on weight too.
Yeah.
So the more you slow down and you prioritize self-care, actually it's going to aid in being, healthier and thinner and whatever.
Yeah. So do your best and be happy. And read that book.
Yeah. Is that thanks everybody? I think
Tell them where they can buy it.
Oh, you can buy the Total ME Tox on Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, bookstores.
And MeToxbook.com.
And MeToxbook.com. You can also check out my website, TotalMeTox.com, that has some great posts and recipes from the book and all sorts of things with women and using their voices and prioritizing self-care.
She's going to steal some recipes.
Yes,
really
she is. She's screen capturing it. That's okay. She's allowed. Thanks, everybody.
Right, bye. Mwah.